Big week this week for the Taylor women's cross country team as they look for their 8th straight league championship coming up at the league meet on Friday at Indiana Wesleyan. I'm joined by their head coach, Quinn White, to look ahead to that meet and also look back at the season so far. Quinn, the team achieved their highest ranking in program history, #1 in the country in the most recent poll. How special has that been as you've seen this team progress over these last 7 years with the 7 league titles and knocking off one of the few things the team hasn't done, being ranked as the #1 team in the country?
Yeah, it's very special. It's very fun. We know that rankings are rankings, and the end of the season is the key. But again, it's an honor. It's respect to our program. You know, the ladies have been ranked second several times. They've been in the top 4 quite often. And then when they went to #1 this past week, they joined the men who had been #1 the previous week as well. So to have both the men and the women #1 at the same time is quite special. But here's the deal again. It's all about the end.
The end is coming up soon with only 2 more races left, but I want to talk about everything that's going on this year. 3 wins for the Mad Dogs, most recent one coming at this a couple weeks ago at the Midwest XC Challenge. Sarah Harden took 2nd overall, broke her own school record, 2nd time that she's done that this year. What's it been like to see this team just continue to just achieve all these different wins and just kind of not take a step down when you think, other people might think it might be easy for a team with so much success that they've had in recent years to become complacent?
Yeah, well, I hope that under my coaching, they never become complacent. I have high expectations, and I know that they do too. And I think that's why we are where we are right now. But the ladies are on fire. They're excited. They, would like they're going to have an opportunity to maybe hit 8 straight, which ties the league record for the most consecutive league titles in cross country. But I'm going to tell you, it's going to be a battle. There are some other really, really good teams in the league. There are 3 of us that are ranked in the top 10 and 2 of us that are ranked in the top 5. So it's going to be a chore, maybe one of the most difficult ones that we have. But, I probably jumped the gun with my answer there. That's probably part of a question down the road. But to answer what you actually ask, the Midwest Challenge meet was very exciting. We were able to have that on our own course. Sarah's done a phenomenal job. She just keeps getting better. It'll be exciting to see what she does on a flat course with good weather. Livy Schroeder's running great. But maybe the key to our success this year so far has been our pack, which our pack is deep. It's basically number 3 through number 8 or number 9. That could be probably the top 3 for most of the schools in the nation. They're really strong, and I'm excited to see what they can do as they get into the race this Friday.
It's obviously been a challenging year for everyone, athlete or non-athlete. How special has it been just to have a season with these ladies on the women's cross country team here in 2020?
It's been very special. We don't take it for granted. We try to celebrate each day, each practice, each meet. We use the word thankful. It's our one word that we have. The women's team has used the concept of one word for the last 8 years now. We've had words like grit, impact, invest, finish, and this year it's thankful. And we did this one on purpose because we just needed to have a thankful heart for no matter what we're given. And again, although we have a meet on Friday and we're all healthy right now, that doesn't mean that that's the way it's going to stay. We know that this COVID can impact things so quickly. But we're just going to take each day and be thankful, each meet and be thankful. So it's been an exciting year.
What's preparation been like, both last week and then this week with the big meet coming up in a couple of days?
Preparation, we're just trying to stay sharp. I'm literally holding the girls back a little bit. We want the race to be on Friday. I don't want the race to be yesterday's practice or last Friday's practice. They are ready. So it's very exciting. Right now, probably one of the big things is just the mental aspect, again, to be able to run free, to be able to run relaxed, to be able to run with joy, to have genuine conviction, to use their talent that God's given them. Those are going to be the keys.
How much can Friday's weather report affect things? Normally, as we've seen in the past, it can get quite cold and quite chilly when the league meet rolls around in November. It's expected to be pretty comfortable coming up on Friday, which will be good for you wearing your shorts as you normally do. How can that affect things on Friday for the ladies?
It's actually going to be pretty warm. It's something that we haven't experienced a lot the last couple weeks. If you ask us, we'd probably say 50 to 60 degrees would be fantastic. But for me, coaching in my shorts, 70 degrees is wonderful. I don't know if it's going to be 65 or 70, but honestly, it may impact times, and we may have some good times or stuff. But the deal is, we're going to embrace any weather that we have. If it's cold, if it's windy, if it's rainy, if it's sleeting, it doesn't matter. We're going to make the best of it. So part of our philosophy is turn any negative into a positive. And if we already have a positive with the weather, then we're just going to make it super positive.
Quinn, thanks for the time. Best of luck on Friday as you go for the 8th straight league title.
Thanks a lot, Rick.
That is Quinn White, the Taylor Women's Cross Country head coach, joining me today to stay up to date with everything Taylor Women's Cross Country. Just log on to TaylorTrojans.com.